We all carry some form of shame somewhere in our life, but this episode isn't about blaming yourself for feeling that shame. It's about understanding why we feel it and what's going on beneath the surface. So stay until the end for some questions that might help you realize whether you're holding unconscious shame that you're carrying around without realizing. So what is unconscious shame and why am I talking about it? Shame is very deep rooted. It's something that makes you believe that there is something fundamentally wrong with who you are. It goes beneath the surface, beyond your actions, and tells you that there is something wrong with you at your core, something to hide, something to be ashamed of. And so obviously unconscious shame is having that belief but not realizing that you have that. It's not at the forefront of your mind that you're trying to hide something about yourself from the outside world. It's so deep rooted that it shapes how you're acting, but you think that's just how you act and you don't know that it's you just trying to hide a part of yourself. It's often internalized in childhood and just stays buried. And obviously we can only see things from our own perspectives. So if it's unconscious shame, you may just be thinking that that's how you act, that's who you are, that's how you are, and not realizing that there's something that needs to be acknowledged, not fixed. That's very important. Not fixed because there's nothing wrong with you, but acknowledging it and reshaping your beliefs and therefore reshaping how you live your life can result in you being a lot happier, a lot more fulfilled. I think this is important to talk about because I think a lot of people do carry around shame that shapes the way that they live their life. I know that I definitely did and maybe still do, but the first step is to acknowledge it. And so if we talk about it and figure out how to get beneath the surface and how to self-reflect on these things, maybe it can improve someone's life, help people get to know themselves better. So by talking about this, I'm aiming to identify the unconscious shame that you might have, how to tackle it, and how to improve your quality of life and your confidence. So let me further clarify what shame is. Shame can feel similar in your body to guilt, but the difference between shame and guilt is that guilt is you thinking, I did something bad, and it focuses on your behavior, whereas shame is you thinking, I am bad, and it focuses on your character and who you are. There's also a difference between internal and external shame. That is your internal beliefs and perceived judgment from others. You feeling shame about things that people have told you are true. External shaming, like bullying, can lead to internal shame and beliefs that the things that those people said are true. But I'm here to show you that they're not and that things can be different. So here's some signs that you could be carrying unconscious shame. The first one is a